You wake up tired, you scroll TikTok, and before you know it, the day's gone. You hate that version of yourself, and all you're waiting for is some big moment that's going to change it all. You're looking for one big magical moment in your life that's going to change everything. That moment doesn't come by luck, and it actually starts from the moment when you decide that you're ready. What I want you to understand is you're not lazy. Like, I know that sounds crazy. You're not actually as lazy as you think, and here's why. Your brain, your nervous system, and everything about you has quite literally become wired for distraction. You need to understand that everything in the modern day, everything around you, from what you consume, from what you look at, from the environment you're in, everything around you and everything you consume is designed to break you. The whole entire modern day and everything around you and everything within it is designed to destroy you and piece you up. And the reason why it's like that is because your own attention is profitable. Understand what I've said there. Your attention, the most important thing about a masculine young man, is profitable. What that means is someone is quite literally making money, making revenue, and basically living the life they want off of you. They're living luxury off of you, and that's no way to live. What you need to understand is that this is a war. It's you versus everything else. It's not you versus one person. It's not you versus one thing. It's you versus quite literally everything. You've got junk food, you've got endless scrolling, you've got pornography, you've got all of these bad habits that are literally sapping young men. Everything around you is designed to hook you in and basically not let you go. Everything around you is engineered to trap you. It's not engineered to make you a better person. It's not engineered to help you improve your life. It's engineered to trap you and stop you from actually reaching your potential. And this is one important thing I want to say, is that every time you give in, every time you decide to scroll for an extra 5 minutes, anytime you decide to just eat junk food because you haven't got the discipline to say no, and anytime you decide to play video games for an hour or watch porn, you're literally letting someone else win. Every time you give in, every time you engage in a bad habit, every time you do anything that isn't productive for your future self, you're letting someone take that. Every time you give in, someone else cashes out. And this isn't a coincidence, by the way. None of this isn't a coincidence. It's literally been designed. People have literally sat down and designed for all of this to happen. So now you've got two choices. You either face the addictions head on and you destroy the addiction, or you let it consume you. You either win or you let the addiction own you. You can either be the 1% of men in this generation that are stepping up and are moving away from bad habits and are genuinely improving their lives and have realized that things like Instagram and TikTok and scrolling is actually negative. You can be one of those guys, or you can decide that the algorithm controls you and it basically holds you on a leash. You can either join the 1% of fighters who fight back, or you can join the 99% who don't really have anything. I'm going to jump right in and give you 3 exact steps you can use right now that's absolutely going to fix this problem and move you towards a better position. I know you're a young guy and you want success and you want ambition and you have amazing things set out for yourself. I promise you, if you follow these 3 things, you're going to be successful and you're going to be nothing like the people around you. This is the golden part of the video that I want you to watch and take notes from, because if you do this and you do this thing alone, your life's going to be a completely different story in a few years to come. Also, if you've got to this part of the video, make sure you like and subscribe down below. That way you get immediate access to any new piece of content I release. First and foremost, what I want you to do is I want you to grab a notebook. Grab a notebook or grab a piece of paper and then come back right now. What I want you to do now is just don't write anything down. Just sit down and think about the habits you're doing and where you are. Think about all the bad habits you're doing and the things that aren't actually good for you, but you're still struggling to move away from them. Now, just get the piece of paper and write down, if I do these habits for the next 5 years, where do I end up? And then put a question mark at the end. Just write loads and loads and loads. I want you to let that question sting. I want you to let it sit there and I want it to burn. The thing is, bro, I really wish someone told me this when I was younger. I really wish someone sat me down and explained that these habits aren't good for you. So now you've done that, I want to move into step 2. Now you should have the piece of paper that you wrote on before. If you still have space, you can flip it over or you can write at the bottom. And I want you to do this exact thing. Just write down all the bad habits from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 of everything you're doing. Be brutally honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, you're not going to make any progress. I want you to pick one bad habit. Pick one bad habit from that list, and I want you to eliminate it for the next 30 days. Yes, it's that simple. You have about 5 or 6 bad habits on that list, maybe more, and I just want you to get rid of one. Not 2, not 3, not 4, not all of them, just one bad habit. It could be eating junk food, it could be scrolling, it could be watching porn, it doesn't matter. What I want you to do is look at the list of the bad habits that you're currently doing and you're not happy with, and just completely eliminate one for the next 30 days. And after you've selected the bad habit you're going to eliminate for the next 30 days, I want you to make a calendar note that you're going to be starting tomorrow. Over the next few days, it could be tough moving away from that bad habit, but I want you to track how you feel. Track how the bad habit tries to pull you in and how that bad habit tries to ruin you. Because what you'll notice is that you've been giving so much mercy and so much control to this bad habit when it's not actually been serving you. So eliminate that bad habit for 30 days and just track how you change and how you become as a person after those 30 days. And now on to step 3, linking on to what I said before. You've removed one bad habit, right? You've got this one bad habit that you're moving away from. Now what I want you to do is replace that one bad habit with one good habit. It doesn't need to be anything crazy, but just replace that one bad habit you're doing with one good habit so it becomes a placeholder and it replaces it. This could be reading, the gym, learning a new skill, going on morning walks. It could be anything. Don't overhaul your life with loads and loads of new good habits. What I want you to do is just swap one poison for one medicine. I know lots of people struggle with starting a good habit and basically not knowing where to go. So what I'm going to do now is on screen somewhere up there or up there, I'm going to put a list of good habits you can do. Just select one and then comment down below which good habit you've decided to do. Just pick one of the good habits on screen. And then once you've done that, we should be ready to move on to the next step. Also, one thing I really wanted to highlight is small wins compound so much. When you're early on in your self-improvement journey and you're really just trying to improve your life one bit at a time, these small wins you have, like moving away from that one bad habit and replacing it with a good habit, mean so much. And the thing is, becoming 1% better each day makes you completely unrecognizable in just 1 year from now. Now, with all of everything I've said in this video, this is the part of the video where we're going to really see who's actually on it. We're going to really see who's about it and who isn't chatting shit and who isn't bluffing. I want you to comment down below the habit you're quitting, and after that, next to it, write day 1. Just add the habit you're adding and try and format it like I have on screen. And then what I want you to do is I want you to come back every single day for the next 30 days, and we're going to see who's actually really making progress and who's actually taking this video seriously. And the thing is, I'm not just telling you to comment. I will be actively replying and actively watching who's making progress and who's actually moving their life forwards. If you need any help, just comment down below and I'll be happy to help you. It's time you move away from those bad habits and it's time you become a new unveiled person. Let's build a group of young men who have finally had enough of the bad habits and aren't willing to live the rest of their life on autopilot. And now, before I end the video, I just want you to know that your future self is watching you right now over this very moment. You can look up at the clock and remember the time because your future self right now is watching over you in this very moment. Don't let him down and make your future self proud. Also, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be making a part 2 to this video, which is really going to take things to the next level. But before I go, there's always one last thing I'll say. Always strive for excellence because great things will come your way.